Welcome to Daily Rising, Ignite Everyday Excellence. I'm Dawn D'Amico, your mental performance mastery coach, here to bring you daily mindset and motivation strategies to fuel your success in every area of life. Get ready to ignite your excellence with today's show. On my run this morning, I was listening to Andy Frisella, and he basically broke down the success formula. It's inputs equals outputs. And he's not wrong. It's really that simple. The results you're getting, your output is based on your input. Nothing more, nothing less. If you're not achieving the goals that you want to, if you're not where it is you want to be, you need to look at your inputs. You need to look at the effort you're putting in, the time you're putting in, your energy, the type of work you're putting in. Because what you're putting in is what you're getting. Now, you might be doing all the right things with the right effort. Okay, you need more time as your input. So as you look at your goals and you look at where you are in your life, your input is equaling your output. And if you don't like what you're seeing, you may need to change something, or you may need to just continue doing what you're doing for a much longer period of time. But I want us to think about input and outputs beyond specific goals, even beyond a specific task, and think about our input is equaling our output in everything we do. What are the things you're reading? What are you watching? What music are you listening to? That's stuff that's going into your brain, whether it's getting there through your ears, through your eyes, whether you're absorbing the people and the energy around you. What's going in is coming out. Way back when I was in college, for some reason, I got myself hooked on South Park, and I was watching this. It's a terrible show. And I just kept telling myself, it doesn't matter. It's just entertainment. It's not going to affect what I'm thinking or what I'm saying. But the more I was watching the show, the more my attitudes were changing about people and situations. The things that were coming out of my mouth were things that never would have come out of my mouth before. What was coming in, what I was inputting into me, inputting into my mind, was then coming out of my heart, was coming out of my mouth. We want to think that we can listen to certain music and it's not going to impact us. Of course it is. I did an entire podcast called The Playlist. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you go back and listen to it. But think about how athletes listen to music. They listen to music to put them in a specific mood, right? They're inputting certain information to get a specific outcome. It might be to calm them down or hype them up. When I find myself listening to a lot of music that has a lot of terrible language, my language changes. I don't want to believe that that input is impacting me, but it absolutely is. So start taking stock of those things. Start taking stock and paying attention to the things that are going into you. Lastly, think about your nutrition. What foods are you putting in your body? Do you have good energy throughout the day, or are you tired and lethargic? Do you feel crummy, or do you feel full of life? If you're putting in crappy food, you're going to get crappy results. So Andy Frisella is right. Inputs equal outputs. If you're not having the outputs you want, go back and take a look at your inputs. Thank you for listening to another episode of Daily Rising. If you enjoyed today's show, drop a review and share it with your friends. Don't forget to check the show notes for a recap of today's message, along with valuable resources and opportunities to connect further and ignite your excellence.